end of October. Come back here on some property on our farm. It's really sick. Had a doe blowing at me back here in the back for a long time. It caught me coming into my stand, and she just wouldn't go away. Finally, she left about 40 minutes ago. So I decided to go ahead and hit my rattling antlers and use the old call here. It wasn't long before I had a really nice, looks like a 10-point frame with split G2s come from down over that ridge over there. We come down there, walked right along here and stopped facing me right there, and I waited, and he walked right underneath my tree stand. The shot was almost straight down. It drove it down into him behind his shoulders. I thought I heard him pile up. He took off running that way. Heard him cross the creek a couple times, and he went up in there, and I thought I heard him pile up. I'm not sure. But probably not going to be a whole lot of blood to track because the arrow went in on top and didn't come out the bottom. So hopefully I got him good enough he didn't go far. It sounded like he crashed up there in the timber, so we're going to get down and take a look. While I'm on the ground, there's my tree stand right there, about 24, 25 feet up. That buck was standing right here on the ground. And it looks to me like, boy, you can just smell the buck on this ground right here where he walked. Whew, he must really be in rut. See if we can find any blood down here. Oh, there's blood right there. So got some blood to trail. There's a good splatter right there. We got a pretty good blood trail. Quite a bit of blood here, so it looks like we shouldn't have too much problem finding it. Cut back over here, you can see blood on the tree even. So he's bleeding pretty good. I think I hit him pretty hard. No blood. This buck really smells the buck. Still smell the buck smell where he's ran. Some blood. There's some good blood right there. Some good blood. See where he come across. It's a good sign. Lots of blood on the ground there. Just from the sounds of it, it sounded like he ran quite a bit farther than this. I'd say I ran around 2 or 3 times longer. What we're seeing here is, wow, a lot of good blood. Blood all over the ground. Easiest to ever done. Just look at that. It's everywhere. And I hit that main artery on top of his back too, because I had to shoot him almost straight down. The blood slowed down a little bit. Let's see it. door. It sounded like it crashed over here by the creek. Thought I heard him go across the creek because I heard water. If I don't come across in here pretty soon, I'm probably going to back out and come back in the morning. Well, I'm getting a little concerned here. I'm still finding big bugs, but I'm getting real close to the neighbors. And if he gets in the neighbors, I'll probably have to back out. Come back in the morning because it's starting on the day. Call the landowner. Some good blood there. It's going to be the end of the line because that's the fence right there. Whoa! I see white belly. Yeah! Alright. He's down. Jump the fence right here. Well, let's set my bow down. Go see what we got. Looks like he had a rough times here. A lot of blood. A ton of blood on this side. That's what they call a straight down shot. Split wild buck we've been seeing around here. Yeah. Pretty nice buck. Got kind of neat characteristics. Got some split brows and this main beam shoots straight up in the air. Kind of cool. That's awesome. And still early in the season. And that means I can go get my landowner tag and keep hunting. Good deal. Well, get this thing all cleaned up. Get him out of here. There's another arrow he's sticking out. Good punch too on the bottom. Busted off right there when he fell. Well, at least I didn't lose my broadhead. That's always good. Put that up here where I won't need it. Good size deer. Well, brother-in-law helped me go down and get this buck. Shot him right here. Straight down out of the tree, and it come right below his, or right behind his front leg there. He's not a huge buck. He's real heavy. I think it's an old deer. Looks like his pedestals are great big, but his tines aren't the longest. But he's real thick everywhere. Kind of neat characteristics. He's got these things that sweep up. The main beam's really tight. Both sides have got splits. Kind of a cool buck. He probably went a good 200 yards. I had to track him quite a ways. He hopped over the neighbor's fence and piled up about 15 yards from the fence or so. We got him all cleaned up, got him up here, got some good pictures of him. And now we're going to take him home and keep him out. So we'll get him loaded up in the four-wheeler. Take him home and maybe put a tape on him. He's not going to score real high because he's real tight and he doesn't have real long times, but he's a shooter. I was debating on whether I was going to take him or not, and I saw these neat characters with the split G2s and the way the main beams sweep up, and I thought that was really neat. Looked pretty on the wall, so I decided to go ahead and take him and He basically committed suicide. He walked straight underneath my tree